Hey guys, Cool Brick here with another custom MOC. Haven't made one in a while. I've been recently just getting a lot of orders and doing some city updates and housekeeping, but finally with my new mocking area I was able to put something very nice together, which was a diesel locomotive. Because the one I had made before was really boxy looking and just didn't look that great, and it really just wasn't up to par. And after getting the latest passenger set and working a lot on my train and train yard, I was exposed to a lot of trainy stuff, so I did want to, kind of update my freight train. So, yeah, this is the new one. Has a very nice color scheme going throughout. I added quite a bit of detail. You can see I used some normal slopes and inverted slopes. And I have the normal red color, which pretty much is most of the train, then yellow and the dark red color, and that just goes all the way to the back here. You can see there's kind of a rectangular shape here, so these are actually side panels that will open up and reveal the engine inside. We'll get to that in a bit. You can see I put texturing all over the place. There's some nice air intakes to let some cool air in to cool the engine. Just some lots of nice greebling down here on the trucks and over here along the sides. So not too much greebling though. I tried not to cover up the patterns on the train much, so that we could see those. Let's see what else. This is the front, and just some more detail and texturing. It's 21 on it just for the heck of it. I wish that this wasn't done in this way with C-clips and some bar pieces, but this plate section right here just was not the right height if I directly attached it to this section right here, with the cab section, which does come off. If I directly attached that, it came down a little bit too much over this sideways mounted front section, so did have to do that. It looks okay. What I am really happy about is these lights actually light up, and you can actually start to see some wires in there. So yeah, these actually do light up, which I'll show in a bit. And the cool thing is that using the conversion cable, they actually light up because of the 9-volt motor. So there's no battery box in here, and it's all connected to this 9-volt motor, and everything gets power from the track, including the lights. And I've learned I can actually do similar things with some actual power functions motors, where they're going to be powered by electricity from the 9-volt, which gets electricity from the track. So there won't be any battery stuff if I do things like that. So it's a really nice part of 9-volt. Anyway, other stuff about the train. I guess I showed you most of the exterior, more texturing back here and on the roof. And so now I guess I'll open up the side panel, and then after that I guess I'll take off the top in the few sections that it does come off, and then I'll show the lights. And I think that'll be it. Try and make this video actually concise. So you can kind of see how I did the side panels. I put a lot of nice engine detail in there. You can see the wiring going through there. It comes up from the bottom underneath through that hole, and there's just a ton of wiring up here. And then you can sort of maybe see how I attach the side panels. Not really. More engine detail down there actually. But these just work very nicely. Obviously you can see they don't quite close all the way, but it was definitely worth it just to have the action of the panels opening, and to really give a good look of the inside. I can actually take off this whole section right here. You can see the lights in here. This bit comes off, and this comes off. The back one, this part doesn't come off too easily. I'll just open this up again to let more light in here. And you can just kind of see how I put this thing together. Let me move the camera down a little. So you can just see the big mess of wires in here. This is actually a removable archway section, just so I can change what kind of wires are being held in there and stuff. So this can come out. I'm not going to take it out now though, because it's pretty much holding all these wires in here in place so that they don't shove everything around in the train. So you can see this little thing, and you can also see where I've attached those power function lights. So I actually did bring a power functions motor because obviously I don't have track up here where my studio is right now. So I'm just going to attach that wire to this thing, and I'm also going to turn off the lights, so hopefully we can get a good look at the train's lights. So I turned off the lights, still not that dark in here, but I guess it would be stupid to make it really dark. So you can still see what's going on. I have this gigantic thing kind of awkwardly attached here. Whoops. Well, I forgot that this is also attached to the motor, so you can actually run that 9-volt motor using this battery box. Let me just disconnect that. Right, sorry about that. I just disconnected this wire from the motor so it doesn't do that again. Just put this back on here, and yeah, those are the lights. It definitely looks cool when this thing is running around the layout, and this part would be covering the this here, so you wouldn't have these cracks. Yeah, so that looks really cool. I'm really happy with that. I'm also gonna get another pair of power functions lights. Those are gonna light up my passenger train. And yeah, so I guess this train and my passenger train are going to be the only ones. Let's get light back here again. They're going to be the only ones with lights, the passenger train, this freight train. So my Maersk train won't have lights on it. But anyway, I guess you guys got a pretty good look at this train. And hopefully you thought it was pretty cool. Because I put a ton of time into this, so much trial and error, a lot of error, and figuring out how to just cram things into a smaller space, and the wonderful realization that what I actually originally thought was just a normal power functions extension cable was actually a 9-volt and power functions conversion cable, which I've been meaning to get for a while now, and I didn't realize that I actually already had one. And so now I was actually able to do the lights without having to get that first, so really happy about that. Guess I can go ahead and attach this motor back. You can just see how this works. This wire comes under here, just attaches to the motor there, put the motor back on, and voila, we have ourselves very nice looking freight train. Looks a bit like the old Santa Fe set. But anyway, yeah, let me know, and everybody else, let everyone else know what you think about this MOC down in the comments below. And as always, thanks a lot for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.